good to start.
Okay, so uh, I guess with the captain's challenge, who won that again? Um, that was with the cups. I think everyone wanted to do the feet, and I guess for some reason I was really slow with my feet, and everyone was really fast with them. I'm not surprised how good everyone was because it was pretty hard for me. Um, but anyways, the captains were fine. I didn't really know what to expect. I think there was no really bad way for people to pick captains for my situation, since I feel like I have something pretty much with all the major players. Um, um, so basically, I'm tied with Emily, and then there's this alliance with Dylan, Amir, Emily, and me. And then there's this other side with me, Emily, Peyton, and Duke. And I think that's pretty much it. And so I felt like, okay, whoever wins captain out of these three people, like there's a way for me to survive. If it's a joint tribal council, the only reason I was scared if it's a 3-person tribal council. So I was fine with the results and with the pickings of Peyton picking me. And as far as who won the challenge, I just didn't want Dylan and Amir to win. I think they're on the same team, yeah. And basically because me and Emily were debating, okay, let's blindside Dylan, and now I can go through with that plan. We're really debating whether to stick with people like Amir or Dylan, or stick with people like Duke and Peyton. And we went back and forth a lot, and I think what we want to do is, stick with Duke and Peyton and go for Amir and Dylan. I think Dylan's extremely dangerous. He's had a successful idol play, so that's why I was down for that. And the only downside is we're lying to Amir. Yes, because Amir came up with this plan, okay, to save him, because he feels like he might be in danger. He's talked to me and said, use your chest to steal Peyton's steal a vote, so we can steal Peyton's vote, and we could vote out. So I think he wants to vote out Alyssa. And I've also heard that Amir's reached out directly to Peyton, saying just gift that to Emily and play it, and steal Jesse's vote and vote for Alyssa. So, Amir's doing anything he can to make sure he's safe with these powers that he doesn't have. And so we're trying to see, like, what can we do to make sure he feels comfortable, but when we really want to blindside him. And a miracle happened where it was like last night I called Peyton, and he said, I was trying to really convince him, like, just give Emily your chest for stealing a vote. I think it's pillage. And so that worked really well. I was surprised it worked. I drank with him, tried to be really nice to him, and I think I just really emphasized that I'm paranoid, and why aren't you paranoid that Dylan might play advantages and you might get voted out. So I was trying to appeal to his paranoia for him to feel comfortable to gift his advantage to Emily to play in tonight's tribal council. I don't know if this is confusing to you guys. Okay, so that's what happened, and I think Amir's happy because he knows that Peyton gifted it to Emily. But however, he doesn't know that we're actually voting Dylan. We're not voting Alyssa. I mean, that's what Emily says. She already pre-voted and voted for Dylan. And I think we're great because even if Dylan plays both his advantages, I think one of them's X marks the spot, which supposedly is a double vote, and the other one is blockades, which is supposedly to block a vote. This is all coming from Peyton because he has the fortune chest where he saw everyone's advantage. So even if he plays those two successfully, I think we're fine. It'll still be a 2-versus-1 situation. If Dylan gifts all of his chest to Jesse. So I think we're good. All Emily has to do is vote Dylan, and I think no matter what Dylan can do, he would go tonight. Okay, that's everything.
So, going into tonight, even though you're not voting, you seem to have this big plan going around. Are you afraid that it could possibly be you going home tonight, or no?
Of course, it's in the back of my head. I think if it did happen, I think it's unlikely because last night I was on these revolving calls with Peyton and Emily and Amir, and I knew who was in what call because like Peyton was telling me and Emily was telling me. So I feel like since they're giving me all this information, it'd be very hard for them to establish these calls last night where they're trying to go against me. And I I think it's low chance that Emily's lying to me because I never lied to her. But if she is, I think it'd be a good play, and I think I just respect it if they really did pull off this big lie where it's all against me. Um, if it is, I just respect it and be like, okay, that's great. Because I think I did everything in my ability. Like I'm putting all my trust in Emily. And I think you have to put all your trust in one person. And so if I think I wouldn't be mad at myself if it was me because I think I did what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to trust one person, and I can't really question that. Um, so if I went, it's good on them. And I think I did my best.
Okay. So knowing that after the elimination tonight, there's a captain's challenge. What's your strategy going into that? Do you want to win? If you win, who would you like on your crew? Like, just explain
I want to win. I feel like there's always some sort of, the chest, and it's supposedly Alyssa and Duke got half a map. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of advantage in the game. And also, it could be HOH, and that would be great. Because then I can it's not me going home, and like I can have the pick of the litter who would potentially go home. So for those two reasons, for sure, I want to win. And I need to practice after this call. I got my spoon and stuff, so I'm gonna try to go for it.
that. That's all I had. Sean, do you have anything?
Same question I ask every single person. If you had the choice to vote out someone right now, okay, let's say we already passed this elimination. The person that you wanted to target has went. Who would be your next target? And basically, who would you eliminate if you had the chance to vote like right now?
If I had the sole vote to evict or eliminate, I think it would be Alyssa. I'm just scared Duke and Peyton have something with Alyssa and they jumped over to that side.
All right, that's the only question I had.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Okay. Thank you.
So do you have anything else to wrap up your confessional? I forgot I was the one recording, I guess.
No, if there's an emergency tonight, I can say out loud during tribal, like I'm a pirate and I'm stealing whatever. I can still do that.
Here, hold on, let me read what your thing is. I'm gonna stop your confessional recording.